This is a test. We're in our last hour of our day. I guess my phone is upright, so I'm gonna look forward here. We are in the last hour. Actually, that's a lie. I can see on my phone. It's 5:21. We're in the last, what, 30 plus minutes of the day, and I'm going to play a little bit. And also, I thought I would hang out with you. So I have been enjoying myself. You guys have seen me thrift on my second channel, my Thrift Life channel, and I've not stopped making jewelry. So I'm going to continue on with that as well. So you'll probably see a lot of that on this channel, just kind of daily chit chats of what's going on, what I'm working on. There's one thing I wanted to share with you guys, and that is that I finally did something that I've been working on for a little bit. I've dreamed of this for a long, long time. You know what? Let me just go ahead. I'll share that with you right now before we get going here. But you guys know that I love to create art, and now I have a brick and mortar store here. I was going to say in Lake Erie, but on Lake Erie in Erie, Pennsylvania. And, it's a shop where you can come in and you can get all kinds of fun things. And I thought, you know what? You know what's lacking? You know what we need? Somebody needs to create a greeting card collection for the magical world. Not just Hallmark, but like something fun. And so I decided to do that myself. So I've been working on it in all the spare time that I have. Hello, Shaylin. Good to see you, my friend. How are you doing? We're in a heat wave up here right now. I swear. It was just last week. I thought for sure that fall was here, and now all of a sudden, today it is so warm. And so this afternoon at the shop, we have a shop kitchen, and I said to Matt, I've got to use up the second squash that I bought because I hate it when I buy vegetables and then I don't get to use them. And anymore, it just seems like they just rot. They just weather away so quickly. And so I made my first squash, but I picked up two because I love spaghetti squash. Anybody else out there? And so I've had the second one. And so today was the day I'm like, and it was just a reminder that, you know what? I don't like eating hot food on hot days. So this morning I switched back to my iced coffee versus having a hot coffee. But I'm going to tell you, like, the weather has been in that place in the last little bit where I'm like, yes, okay, give me hot coffee in the morning. And I've been doing that, but now I'm like, oh, okay, we've taken a couple steps backwards. Summer is not ready to give up just yet. So tell me what it's like as I use my product to fan myself. Shaylin says it's not bad, Northern New York, only about 78. Really? Oh my goodness. It must be like high 80s. Last night we were supposed to get like the storm of the century here on the lake, and yeah, I need to turn a little fan on here in my studio. We had a little bit of a storm, but it wasn't too crazy. Like, I love a good storm. I love it when and it was so warm yesterday. I think it got up to like 90 degrees again yesterday, or it felt like 90 degrees. We went out at the end of the day. Our shop closes at 6, and it was still 80. I think it said 86 degrees or something like that in the car. So I'm over it. I am over it. I am ready for the cooler weather. Tell me if you are as well. All right, so yes, I showed you the envelope. This is the envelope. I'm excited. I have launched my very own greeting card collection, and I've wanted to get more. I love art. I love designing. I love graphic arts. I do digital art. I do just, physical canvas art, all kinds. All right, but the idea of making something that never existed before and putting something out into the world that you come up with, you will have to tell me. You'll get a sense of like what I'm doing here, and then you'll have to tell me if if you have any good sayings that you think as well, because I just launched my cards this week physically in my store. Just yesterday, by the way, I snuck them onto my Etsy shop. It's sfb.com. Will get you there. And already the cards have started selling. Like this morning, somebody came in and they said they picked up a card and they said, I wanted to send one to my mom, right? So, all right. So without further ado, I introduced printed. So I work with a printer to get them done cardstock, high quality. So they're not just done on my printer, because I wanted something that would look really, really sharp. So now I just set up a display next to the counter so people can come. And there's two sizes. So real quick, I just picked up my 4x6s to show you. You can tell me which one's your favorite one, okay? So we have this one. You are pure magic. how cute is him? Oh, is he? Little bat with the big ears. So we have You Are Pure Magic, Powered by the Moon. So we have Moon Sisters Forever. This is just really nice to give to a friend, somebody that you really feel connected with. And on the back is, like I said, the logo, and it says Erie, PA, and my website. So I like that one. Okay, this one's really cute. Hey Boo, what do you think? I mean, that's pretty generic, right? Meaning that it can go, it's just, you know, when you just want to give a card, and I wanted to have a few. So I'm launching with 12 right now. I'm working on my next batch, but this one says, Hey Boo, and it can be anything inside. So I thought that one was pretty universal. Then if you know me, I had to have a believe in yourself. So we have a little ghost here, and he says, believe in yourself. All right, then we have this one. This one may be, when I put together this one, I was thinking about, you know, like maybe one partner picking up for another partner, you know, in your life, in their lives. So it says, under your spell. I'm under your spell, baby, right there. And there's the witch and the apothecary and everything that's going on. So tell me if you like that one. All right, this is another partner to partner. Hey, you know, winky winky. It says, I want to get familiar with you. Get it? It's got the picture of the kitty cat. Do you like how the eyes are two different colors? Cat eye. I want to get familiar with you, baby. All right, then we have this one. This one says, Wish You Were Here. Play on, of course. Wish You Were Here. So we have that one. This one's done in vertical. This way. And they all come with envelopes. This one says, From my spooky heart to yours. Actually, that's the one remember when I said, hey, Lisa Anna, how are ya? We're baking up here. We got Florida temperatures. Remember when I said the person picked up a card for their mom? This is what they picked up. Actually, this is the one right here. From my spooky heart to yours. So if you're just joining me, I launched my own greeting card collection here at the shop, and I just put it on my Etsy as well. And yeah, I'm excited to know me. I like to be, you know, I love the whimsical, I love the witchy, I love the witty, I love the sarcastic, you know. So if you get this one, tell me if you get this one. It says this one says, to warm your cold, dead heart. So when you hear me say, I'm really dead inside, like I am dead inside. I died years ago. I just, you know, we just didn't know it. So there you go. Can't phase me. To warm your cold, dead heart. And then with the heart, tell me if you like that one. All right, and then of course I was also thinking seasonally, and these are coming out right before Halloween and the turning of the seasonal year. So I did both of these together. Bless Saw one, very nature, and then of course a classic retro Happy Halloween. What do you guys think? Do you have a favorite one yet? And then the last of my 12 is this one right here. And again, it's just like generic one that it's just, you know, it can be any occasion, any time of the year. And it says, open if you dare. Look at the spooky haunted house and the bats and the moon. So yeah. So that is, I've kind of made reference to these that I've been working on something, a new project. And so anyhow, it's now come to be. It takes a little time to put all these together and to wait for the time for them to be here. You know, as a creative, you get so many ideas and they come in and you don't act on them because, you know, you might be somebody who's an idea goddess, right? Like somehow you get all these great ideas and you're like, oh my gosh, we should do this. And you're just a fountain, and it's a blessing and a curse because it can, you know, you can get stuck, right? Or not really do anything with it. So this was an idea that I've had that kept reoccurring, and I'm like, okay, I should do something with this because I keep having this just reoccurring like thought that this needs to happen. And so far so good, because physically I've started selling all these cards in my store. So yep, there we go. So now that you get an idea of the card selection, thank you very much. Lisa says they're really great cards. Thank you, I appreciate you. let me know, knowing the kinds of sayings and stuff that I'm going for. If you have an idea for a good one, or if you ever see any, be sure to let me know, because, you know, I'm trying to keep them kind of cheeky, you know? She's a cheeky monkey. And then, oh, that bat, you like this one? She says is your favorite. Thanks for letting me know. And so nice when you pair it with an envelope as well, right? There we go, like that. All right, we did it. We did it. Oh, there's a bit of a breeze coming in through the door right now, and I really, really appreciate that. Okay, so yeah, just wanted to tell you guys that in past videos I've shared that I've been working on something. Couldn't tell you yet because I hadn't launched it, and now they are launched, and they're launched and finding homes. So the other thing that I did yesterday when I was on Etsy is I put in a new batch of charms. I actually sat down yesterday before work. I was tempted to go live, and it was just like, you know what, I'm just going to take a minute for myself here and just kind of focus. But you guys know that we are a authorized reseller of Green Girl beautiful charms, pendants, everything. Actually, I keep this at the front desk. So if you're in my store, this will greet you on the front desk, and it's like the eye candy. I'll show you what's in it in a second. We got a whole bunch of new ones to go in the box, and we have another delivery that hopefully will be here soon. So I launched it in store first before I put it online, because honestly, you could do the work of taking all those photos, but my in-store customers come in. I just realized there's so much Stanley fur. Stanley's been loving on this box. I can see it. So they have already, like, so many of them have gone out the door. I did a live, and now they are online, though. If you guys are interested, if you see any that you like, I'll show you the new ones. So yesterday morning, I was like, you know what? I make jewelry for the shop, and I love to make jewelry. So, you know, my businesses are all about things that I am passionate about and what I love. So there is no disconnect between me and my business, right? Like I love the things that are in my shop. Always have. Even when we made paint, I want it, like, you know, I want paint that I love. And so I don't put things out into the world unless I get them to a place where I love them to, and I would love to receive it. Like one of those greeting cards. Does that make sense? So yesterday morning, before the shop opened, I'm like, okay, if nobody has bought this one bead by the time I open, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take it and make it for myself. And it is this guy right here. Do you see him? He is the queen. That's like the monk. And these are like all kinds of just really cool detailed carvings. And this one has been sitting in my box here for the last couple weeks, and nobody's grabbed it. So I told myself, well, as Junk Monkey Sonia, if nobody takes the monkey and the crown, I will make a bracelet for myself out of it. So yesterday morning, that's what I did. So I did, I pulled with a bead bar here in the shop. And so I pulled out all these turquoise pebbles right here, put a little bit of metal in between, because I like mixed metals, and I like eclectic, and I like things to feel really like treasury. So I put that one on there, and then I did a really nice toggle, like a pewter toggle. These are my favorite clasps. I think they're so chunky and love them. And then I also added in 2 other charms that I own here. Put on. Yeah, you sure can, Lisa. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. I'd love to make something with that. And then I put a little potato fairy on as well. So this collection is all kinds of funness. And if you too are magical and whimsical, mystique, you just love nature, you love fun stuff, right? Then this collection is for you. So I'll show you a few of the new ones. Let me see. That went in my Etsy. So if you go to sfb.com, you will see these. I took the pictures there yesterday. A flying pig. So we have the flying pig. We have all kinds of mermaids and clamshells, mermaid pendants. We have baby fishies. This is one of my favorite ones. If this one is still there in a little bit, I'll probably take him for myself. That's what I do. I sit at the register and I'm like, people picking him over, and I'm like, if they don't take that one, I think I'm gonna make something for myself out of it. Love him. Do you see that? This one has the link, so you could, and some of them actually have a really cool saying as well engraved on the back. So the engraving on this one says magic is everywhere. Magic is everywhere. You just have to believe. If you are an ocean person, this is a gorgeous piece of coral as well. But yeah, look at this one. I own this one personally. Right here, this is the cat. She's a mermaid. She's a cat and a mermaid. Stanley really likes that one. There's all kinds of fairy things as well here. This is a little sprite, like a little fairy creature. We have a seahorse. Lisa says, are they sterling silver? No, they're fine pewter. So they are made of pewter, but fine pewter, meaning that there's no lead in them. They're only done with like an alloy of things that does not contain lead. So it gives you that, it does give you, there you go, there's the squirrel. It says seek and you shall find on the back. But it gives you that sterling silver look without the heavy duty price. These remind me of like my Pandora. I have a ton of troll beads. Like I've always loved to collect charms. My mother always had charm bracelets as well growing up, and I would always just like, oh my gosh, be obsessed with them. So they remind me of a silver, but almost like a silver that I always say that locked away and you just found it in a drawer or something. This is Medusa. Medusa's head. So this one's a bead. Some of them are pendants, some of them are beads. This one here, I got this one in because I stole one of these, kept one for myself. This is the Lucky Clover, 4-leaf clover. And so I thought, okay, I took one for my stash, so I will get another one for anybody else who wants it. This is my clover right here, and I love it. It's got like a square tag look. You have a full troll bead bracelet. Oh my gosh, I've always loved beads. I got into Alex and Annie as well. I have always loved jewelry. I'm trying to get this closed. Probably not good to put oil on your hands and then try to put a clasp on. I made myself this really nice oil. It's patchouli lemon. Here we go, my 4-leaf clover. She's beautiful. Love her. Yeah, I made a patchouli lemon and it smells so good. It smells so good. So we have unicorns. Anyway, check them all out. They're on my Etsy. Oh, how sweet. Good job, Santa. Lisa, you'll appreciate this one. I know you will. Look at this one. Skeleton. So you can wear it upright or like on a pendant. And we actually put some jump rings on it, so whoever buys it, just to help the future person out. But you can also do it across your arm and then put your beads around and like use it as a link that way. Or if you made a necklace, you could like hang it so that it would be right here. Put your skull, your skeleton right here, and then do your beads around. I think that would be really cool. But there's all kinds. There's also owls in here. Anyhow, there's a ton. Go explore and see if you see one that you like. Oh yeah, here's the mermaid in the clamshell. I think we have a dragon here as well. One dragon sold already. And then this is a Celtic dragon. This again is a coin, a link. That's so pretty. And then this one, I have this one as well. And again, okay, all right, so I had to get another one to put into the stash for somebody else. This one is, you know, my fascination with keys and locks and just vintage. This is actually what I did with mine here. Don't have this one on today, but I made a little beaded necklace, and then I hooked my key and lock on right here, and then I did my little, what do you call it, piece of sea glass that I wrapped. So I love this one. And then on the back it says love is the key with a little tiny star. Anything with stars, like you might find on the markings, I take a picture of the front and the back. They're all different. But go look at the designs and see what you think of the ones that are there. There's a lot of different ones. But anyway, how sweet is that, right? Love is the key. I always say that keys to me, just, you know, it feels like possibilities. Do you remember the one that I made like probably what, 6, 8 weeks ago, and it has the all the crystal beads, and then it had the big key with the mermaid hanging around it? Love that one too. So, so yeah, that's another thing that I've been working on, just kind of getting the rest of these online. And then I have another load underway. So I keep trying to change it out to get different ones as I go. Yeah. So since I made this one for myself right here, I made this the other night as well. This was a fun one. This one I made with, let me take it off and show you. This one I made with beads and with like a cord, a waxed cord. If I can get it off my arm right now. So how's everybody doing this week? Tell me, talk to me, let me know how you're feeling. You surviving out there? Okay, so I made this one the other night, and I love it. Isn't that pretty? It's got beads, and then it has all kinds of like metal in between, because like I said, this is silver and gold, but I will mix metal, and that's my jam, you know. So is it still summer where you are? Did summer revert? Did you go backwards? Actually, I'm going to keep this off because I'm probably going to de-jewelerize in a little bit, maybe get out and go to the beach. And I do not want to lose my jewelry on the beach. So I've got pearls. Actually, you can see them right here, right? I put pearls and turquoise on here. So I thought to myself, how cool would it be if I just did a matching one, but instead of like all this, now I just did one all pearls. So I got my hands on some vintage pearls, and I also have this clasp. This is a pewter clasp, and it's an arrow and the ring. So what you would do is just put that through it, and that will be your toggle. Man, you can find, I have some amazing toggles that I'm going to be putting up online. So you just wait. I hear somebody racing out there. They probably can't wait to get home. You know how that goes, right? So let me get my things started here, and I'm gonna make a little bracelet. If you guys feel like talking to me, Lisa says, hotter than a party in Hades. Oh my gosh, Lisa, I am melting right now. I'm gonna like go down to the lake. And so I always keep, by the way, this is what I'm looking at. I always keep a little case of crimp beads of all different sizes. Oh, I need a breeze right now. But yeah, I feel like I want to go down. I just want to like run and dunk myself into the lake. You know, Lisa, how's your moving going? Are you still working towards that? Are you dunking yourself in the ocean? All right, so let's see, we got that. Do this way. So I'm gonna use wire because I'm gonna do a toggle style. And I also have vintage pearls. And I told you guys when I pulled out this vintage pearl stash that I bought them from somebody who has had them for quite some time, and like for decades. And I've learned that you can tell vintage pearl beads are older. One of the giveaways might be that they have a smaller hole in the center. And then nowadays, the bigger ones, the newer ones, have the bigger holes, right? So that just means that you're just gonna have to find a wire that will fit through the bead center. That's the only thing. 101. Oh, at least you got rain. How does that feel? Might make it a little muggy, but tell me what you think. So I've just secured this onto here. Now I am going to go ahead and feed some pearls on. I also have this little bit of metal left over from the other bracelet that I made. So I might put a few of those in there as well. Let's see. We'll go ahead and we'll start putting things on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see. We'll see where we go. Play it by ear. I don't get too crazy over things being perfect. Nothing is perfect. So it's okay. Actually, I should start with one of those because it'll help keep my wire down. These here are pearls, and the turquoise pebbles is the real crystals. Now I'm going to make a complementary one with like a metal bead right here. And when you do a metal bead, it's a great thing because it can be like, it looks like part of the hardware, and it can hide your beginning steps of how you put on your wire. But yeah, I've been really, really loving making jewelry. Like I said in one of my last videos, it's given me life. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's something new. It doesn't require a lot of energy. And, you know, if I wasn't talking to you guys right now, I'd just put on a podcast and just sit here, think about stuff. You know, it really does. And I'm going to take these other metal beads off. But yeah, I used to make jewelry when I was a young girl. Lay on my bed and I would do all kinds of designs and stuff. And, you know, you get older, life goes on, and you stop doing it. But now I'm back at it and just kind of rekindled that love. It's nice to find something, like to go back to something that you used to do when you were younger, because the world is hectic and it gets busy, and you kind of forget, like when you were, you know, think about the hobbies that you used to do when you were a young person, when you're a young girl. Just, you know, when life gets busy and you go on to do something and you don't come back to it. But if you think back to what you used to love to do when you were a young human, that's an indication of what your true passions are, right? That's before responsibilities and, you know, the rat race of life takes over. And then you kind of have to do stuff to make ends meet, or you end up in a field of work for work. But the passions that you had when you were younger, you know, that is before the world shaped you. So the funny thing is, too, the other big passion I had when I was younger was painting, as in painting my toenails and my fingernails. Now, obviously, I was young and mom and dad wasn't going to give me a paintbrush and let me go paint furniture. That was beyond my years. But I always loved painting designs and fun stuff. And so I think about, you know, the time in my life now that I'm painting, and that brought me a lot of joy and still does. But now a lot of what I do is I do a lot of journal art. I have a page on TikTok where I've just started sharing like my just little journal exercises that I've been doing. I've been doing things as well as like painting things, little things that I can sell in my shop. People can come in and, you know, just sometimes just to grab a little notebook with a flower on the cover that was hand painted. Somebody will love it, see it and love it. I actually just got an order, and tonight I'm gonna pack them up for 12 of my hand painted notebooks that I do. They're gonna be going off to, oh, we popped off there for a second. But yeah, I was saying how I used to jump around when I would paint furniture a lot. And now I look back on the videos and yeah, girl, you used to get it. You used to burn calories. And now I'm just sitting here just enjoying my piece, painting in my art journal, you know, making beautiful jewelry. And I couldn't be happier. All right, let's see here. How are we? You don't really need a lot. Oh my, actually, that's pretty nice. Do I want to, at a time, actually, maybe I'll go one more set here. Here's where we are right now. So I love metal in between my beads. Oh my gosh, I got the most gorgeous rondelles. Do I have them here? I'll show them to you. I've got all kinds of really cool pendants. And yeah, I've been exploring jewelry making and designing. So just gonna put in maybe another one on here. We'll see how that gets us. And just like that, if you're into jewelry making, You can make the most beautiful jewelry for yourself. Actually, I think that's it. That is it right there. But I wanted to make a complimentary one to this one. All right, I'll show you them up close in a second. I think that's it. I think I'm pretty happy with that. So let me put my, yeah, let me put the end on here and I'll show you. Just like that, we'll have a bracelet. But yeah, you can like make them for resale. I did a whole batch of cats here. Cats are big. I didn't joke about it. Cats are really, really popular. You know how I say owls are like, you know, there's a big resale opportunity for owls? Let me tell you, cats, there might be more for cats. At least I have found in this world. So I made a bunch of cat earrings. And the first batch I made, I don't know, maybe 6 pairs of them, 6 to 8 pairs of them. And I didn't even put them on a display. I just put them at the register. You know how when you go to stores and you see like stuff while you're waiting for somebody else and you're looking around and it's the candy stuff that wins you over? Well, I put my earrings up there. I didn't even get them on a display. I just had them on a card, but I just laid them out along my register. And I swear, they all sold. People just came and they saw it as they were checking out and they were like, add this on. So it became a nice little addition and, you know, keeps me going so I can make more. Take that return on my money and get some more products and keep on launching. So I might have to do a whole pearl situation, like a whole pearl collection. I think that could be really pretty. Pearls are, I think, June. Any June babies watching? I remember I had a lady come in June and we had all of our pearls out and she came in and she bought like $110 in pearls. She'd seen the vintage pearls and she eyed them up, and on her birthday, somebody gave her a gift card to our shop and she came in and she was like, I know exactly what I'm here for. And she had a field day. I think pearls are so beautiful. All right, so there we go, friends. We have a beautiful bracelet that we made. Take off the Stanley hair. Okay, so we have the arrow and we have this. Now, if you want, you can put a little charm on it, but the arrow shoots through that. And then, my friends, is that not beautiful? So, yeah, if I was, actually, let me cut that little bit right there. So, I'm just going to do this one because it complements this other one that I have right here that I made, my Junk Monkey one. Let me know if you want me to get the Junk Monkey beads back in. I'll get some more. This is the monkey with the crown, and so for me, it's very special because that's my Junk Monkey trip. My Junk Monkey, you know, why Junk Monkey? We call it the Junk Monkey because, you know, grease monkeys tinker with cars and mechanics. Junk monkeys, we tinker with junk, with, you know, all the thrifted things and finds, and we do things with them. So Junk Monkey is still a big part of my life. Of course, we have our paints, our acrylic set of paints right now, but I'm still thrifting and loving it. So there you go. There we go. So this is my complimentary one that goes with my Junk Monkey turquoise pearl. Shoot the arrow through the hole. And there we go. But yeah, this is what I would do if I wanted to, and I might. If I buy another charm for myself out of the box of charms, because it's quite, you know, when you're sitting at your desk and you're looking at all the pretties, you're like, boy, I could use that too, and I could use that. So I kind of, in my mind, I go, if nobody's bought this, by the time I sit down, I'm going to get it for myself. But yeah, it's really cute right here when you go ahead and you like put a charm, and then your charm would just hang right there. That would be your charm. You put a jump loop, and that's it. So yeah. So fun. So fun. It's ridiculous. And of course, I still have my cuff here. So if you who remembers these, my son was making, and he had a little business going. So he was stamping cuffs for me. He's now in Japan. He's in the Air Force. We love Riley. Shout out to Riley. And the other day I came across a couple of these. I might have maybe 10 left to my name, and they're all junker related. And I was really thinking that, you know what, maybe I should put those on my Etsy. They're the last ones that I have that my son made, but he made them for me. I commissioned them to do them, and then I would sell them. And they're like things like Junk for Joy, Picker Girl, you know, everything to do with just, you know, going bananas and junking and having a good time, you know? It's like I said on tonight's video. On my other channel, I just the thrift video, and I was talking about how when you thrift, it's like a cheap date, and me and Matt always have a good time when we're out and about, right? Unless you get weird energy, and then Matt's like, I'm gonna go sit in the car because I can't handle it. Okay, I'll just be here. So but yeah, a lot of fun. Hello, Janice, how are you? So friends, thanks for joining me. I wanted to do a test to see how this signal would go through. I'm only live on my Sonia Miller channel on YouTube today. Usually I've been live and going all the places. But I would just want to see if you guys enjoy live videos over here, my Sonia Miller channel. And we only had one Wi-Fi, you know, glitch. So not bad. All right, I'm getting ready. I'm going to close up my oh my gosh, it's 5:59. All right, in 1 minute, my store officially closes. We will go out. We will turn the signs from open to close. We'll pull the glass door to, and we will lock it up. And then we will get ready. Like I said, I'll probably get ready, put my sneakers on, take off my jewelry, and maybe get out and do a little exercise. The other night we went down, and you never know what you're going to see in the park. We actually saw a snapping turtle, and so I took a picture of it. It was pretty amazing, pretty amazing. Just never know. All right, you guys have a good night, and I will see you again real soon. We've been hanging out for 38 minutes. Go back and watch the front half if you missed, and head over to my Thrift Life channel if you want to hang out with me for my recent thrift. We've got some good stuff. It is my favorite Goodwill for sure. Never disappoints. See you guys. Bye.